Hello and welcome to the third episode of Former Flings, a show in which I interview my ex-girlfriends and find out where it is that they went wrong. My name is Krekeler. I'm your host, and with me today, as usual, is Rich Metzger, who likes to write poetry. That's a real thing. Rich, at the end of today's episode, we're going to figure out, you're going to decide, you're going to be the decider as to who is in the wrong for the degradation of our relationship. Are you prepared for that responsibility, Rich?
Absolutely, Ken.
Well, you sound very confident. Now, today's a very special episode.
Yeah, I'm excited for this. We're going to have Dani Douglas on.
Fuck, you're kidding me.
Yeah.
Dani Douglas is here?
Yes.
Really?
And it's exciting because you guys had a very important relationship that
She's in that room right now.
Yeah. Yeah. And you guys were almost engaged at one point, right?
Well, we were engaged. We had a ring and everything. She's really in there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't care.
But then you guys had some kind of emotional falling out that was very rough for you guys.
I guess that'll be for you to judge.
Yes, it will be.
Without any further hesitation, Dani Douglas, would you please come on out? Yo, don't you fucking touch her.
Hi, Kenners.
Hi, Dani.
What's going on?
Nothing.
So you got a show?
Yeah, no, I have a show. I have a show now. So
This might be it. This might be the thing.
you're gonna have to speak up a little bit into the microphone. Maybe we should
Okay.
just
I know.
do that.
I thought I was gonna
You
get.
have to speak up. Can't hear ya. Dani, tell us about yourself a little bit. Where are you from? What do you do?
I'm from Brighton, Michigan.
Uh-huh.
I live south of Chicago, and I work in printing. Like, we print the graphics on
That's great.
boxes.
Why
that
did you
people
agree to
eat
do the show
from.
today, Dani?
Oh my god, I can see your nipple.
How would you describe the first time that we met, please?
We had creative writing together. I didn't talk to you, I just read your stories. I remember, did you start talking about the game?
Yes, I did.
Okay,
I don't
and
know
I
what
was
that is.
super interested. I was just like, well, sounds interesting.
So you found that interesting that he was reading a book on how to pick up women and that
Yeah,
spurred your interest into him?
yeah. He was like living his life by it. I mean, he's doing it right now. He's peacocking. I remember that you played Be Prepared and sang.
Yeah. That's
And I was just like, this guy is so cool.
How's the dating scene for you now? You seem to have a boyfriend, it says here. Some sort of homeless... I think we have a graphic.
It's pretty wonderful.
This is the bath salts guy?
The what?
The bath salts guy.
Bath
The guy that ate another man's face off?
No, it's a different ex-boyfriend.
Next question. Dani, I hear that your new homeless boyfriend is in a different state, but it's always you that visits him. Can you explain to me the rhetoric of that particular situation?
I travel. I drive.
So you don't really want him to visit you?
I mean, I want him to visit me. He will.
But he hasn't.
He doesn't have any vacation time.
If I were your boyfriend, I would consider your wants. How would you describe your ideal relationship?
Before we do that, I need to change. Can I change back into my normal clothes?
No.
I think I'm going to.
No, that's why I told you to wear the dress.
Well, I did wear the dress. I wore the dress, but I just...
You wear the dress for the interview.
I know, but
What do you...
why can't I just wear my normal
Because that's the
fucking
whole
clothes?
point of the thing. That's the whole point of the joke, is that you're wearing formal wear. Look at Rich. He's not complaining. He's fine.
Rich is a very agreeable dude. I just want to go change my clothes.
You can't change your clothes.
My fucking... Ugh.
I don't care. Look,
fuck this.
Listen, no. You did this before. You're not doing this on my show. I have a network show now, and you're wearing the goddamn shit. You're fucking asking for the... What is the fuck... Dani, how would you describe your ideal relationship?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't think about it. watch movies and fucking chill out and...
Why wouldn't you think about what your ideal relationship would be?
I'm thinking about other stuff.
Like what?
What's
Like-
more important?
Thinking about fucking Desmond.
So you're just going with it and treading lightly for now. It's fresh.
He plays disc golf and wears a beard. I don't suppose there's
Super
any other
fresh.
option.
How long's it been?
Memorial Day.
Wow.
So, a couple
Somebody
months.
knows the exact date.
Well, it was like a fucking holiday, man.
Well, all those soldiers died for a reason, but hey, let's make it about you. Danny, you have had the esteemed privilege of playing several roles in many of my creative endeavors. What was that experience like for you? Do you have a favorite?
Yeah. My favorite was being Wanda and my nemesis. This remains by far my favorite. The other ones, it's just
You were in Dry Spell, you know.
I know.
The award-winning
I
Dry
know.
Spell.
I was in Culloden.
So you participated in many of my creative endeavors. You modeled and emoted, and you had facial reactions. Is that any way similar to playing disc golf? It's a yes or no question.
No.
No, it's not.
Were you dating during all the times that you modeled for him, or were you broken up for any of those?
No, never broken up because Ken couldn't handle even anyone mentioning my name when we were broken up.
Mind if I ask some questions here, Danny? You mind?
Go for it.
Is Ken the kind of guy that goes to get you a towel, or a roll over and go to sleep immediately kind of guy? Should I repeat the options? When Ken was first telling you about Culloden Project's convoluted plot, how come you didn't recommend he just play a Final Fantasy game so he would know how to tell the story? Watching Ken for the past 10 years, in what areas has he most changed?
He drinks a lot more because he never used to fucking drink. Smokes cigarettes, which was never his thing. I smoked the cigarettes, I drank the whiskey, and he never did, and then we broke up, and he started smoking cigarettes and drinking whiskey.
So you were a terrible influence on him.
He is better with his emotions. We are friends now. We're fucking buds.
That's good
He
to
can
hear.
deal with his emotions.
Holy shit, you got a lot of these.
It was a special episode. Three-parter here.
Jesus Christ.
Three-parter here. Will you have sex with me? Will you please reconsider your previous decision? Have sex with me or I'll kill Ken. Hey Ken, you mind if I share my thoughts on
Yeah, I
Danny's
do-
new boyfriend?
Not at all, Rich. Please. Please share your thoughts on Danny's new boyfriend, Desmond Quinn.
Hey Desmond Quinn, I looked at your Facebook, bro, and what a joke. So you do quality inspection for Absopure or something? I inspect Absopure every morning when I get out of the shower, and that's just starting my day. Did you see this guy's tattoo? Talk about the least creative thing you could possibly come up with. It doesn't even resemble anything I see in my day-to-day life. I heard you run a disc golf league, really? Why don't you guys just throw Pokeballs and walk after them? You know what the leading cause of tragedy is? Young people acting like old people. My goodness, what about his name, Desmond Quinn? It's actually perfect to elicit hate from Ken. First name Desmond to remind Ken of Assassin's Creed, a game he hates because it's not Thief. And last name Quinn to remind Ken of his failures as a youth. But in all realness, I drink Absopure every day at work, so please don't poison me.
He doesn't work there anymore.
Oh, what? That's what his Facebook says!
Danny, would you please identify the following sound?
It's the butler from Tomb Raider.
Butler from Tomb Raider.
Danny, do you like my show?
I do. I find the concept funny. As soon as you told me, initially before you had done anything, I laughed fucking hysterically because I thought that would be the funniest fucking thing ever.
A recent 2013 study shows that anyone who likes the band Tool is a moron. Your thoughts?
Out of that. One of the best bands ever.
Danny, you have plentiful bosoms. What can the less endowed members of our female audience do to compensate for their own inadequacies?
I mean, they have pads for that. There's a bra, I'm not fucking shitting you, this is a real thing, and you can fill it up with wine.
Next question.
And drink out of it?
Yeah. There's like a little straw or something, and each of the cups gets filled with like a whole bottle of wine. A whole bottle of wine fits
I feel like
in
the
one
guy's
bra.
gonna notice, like...
Well, I know, it's like you drink it down, and your tits just get smaller and smaller, but you're drunk, so you don't give a shit. Wine drunk.
Next question. We met in art school, yet I am the only one who makes art. Do you resent my follow-through? Everyone understands if you do.
My life is a work of art.
Good hands.
Danny, do you feel that I put up an emotional front that prevents people from getting close to me?
That's what one of your previous guests said.
That is.
It wasn't a problem with us, but there's been so many girls since we dated, I'm sure that you fucking did. Do you have like a count of how many girls you have been with? Do you have any idea? You do? You have a number?
Behind you on... This is true. I'm gonna... Yeah, behind you on... Grab that thing. Everybody's name. For sure. I don't think so. Some things are private. Danny, what do you feel that I can do differently in future relationships to establish trust?
Don't lie so much. Or if you will lie, get better at it. So.
What do you think about Rich?
I think he's great. He's perfect. You steal the show when you're Mike well.
I completely agree with you.
Yeah. No, he's... You guys are a good team.
I'm gonna hear a poem I wrote.
Yeah.
It's funny if you consider it more from Ken's perspective, I guess, because it's kind of romantic.
Oh my god.
I don't have any feelings for you.
Okay.
Dani Douglas must be carpet munching. She won't make love to me because I'm disgusting. Maybe it's just because she doesn't trust me. Like a transcendent swamp thing, she's high above me. With lettuce wings, she microcuts me. Then lets us see Sunday morning smut scenes. That monotone blown out voice is something. No emotion, just android cunning. Like melatonin, I am asleep, before knowing, the point being. Dani Douglas, like pugnant brain fungus, droning subliminal code at us because she loves us.
Richard, now that you've had a moment to sort of analyze and digest the relationship I've had between me and the girl, what would you analyze to be your best judgment?
This was a hard one. Took some deliberating. But Dani said she doesn't think about her ideal relationship, but I think she was harboring fantasies that she was projecting onto the relationship, onto Ken, that he couldn't live up to, thus collapsing the foundation of the relationship. Dani Douglas is at fault.
Well, thank you all very much for joining us for the third episode of Crimson Tides, and we really appreciate you joining us. I would really like to extend my thanks to Dani Douglas and Sweater Vest. Seriously, no second chance? 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th chance?
No.
Okay. Because he's got a beard, right?
Smart.
Grow a beard, gentlemen.
He's more than his
Grow
beard.
a beard and play disc golf. That's your fucking... That's the lesson to be learned here. Is that funny?
Yeah.
It's not.
Where'd you get those?
The Teresa's. All the clothes I ever wear on these shows are Teresa's.
Wow.
It's really good to see you.
Oh, you're so hot.
Sorry, she's tired.
Dani Douglas must be carpet munching. She won't make love to me, maybe because I'm disgusting. Maybe it's because she just doesn't trust me. Like a transcendent swamp thing, she is high above me. With lettuce wings, she micro-cuts me, then lets us see Sunday morning smut scenes. That monotone, blown-out voice is something, no emotion, just android cunning. Like melatonin, I am asleep before knowing, the point being. Dani Douglas, like pungent brain fungus, droning subliminal code at us because she loves us.